Hello everybody, I am Jared Ross, the GeneaVlogger, and welcome back to another Professional Genealogist Reacts. On today's video, I will be reacting to Relative Race Season 7, Episode 8. We are really far along in this. We only have a few more episodes left. At this point, all the teams are still around, but we have 3 teams with 2 strikes and 1 team, Team Red, with only 1 strike. On the last episode, it was really close. It was really worrying that Team Blue might get out. Luckily, they didn't. Team Green, they didn't get out either. Team Black, they ended up getting that strike. So now we'll have to see, will one of the teams go out today, or will Team Red get the strike? And if that happens, that means that all the teams will be there on day 9, and that also means that there will be 3 teams on day 10, which has not always happened. Some seasons it's only 2. So if that does, that is like the coolest thing. We still have a lot of people we're hoping that the contestants will meet. We're really hoping that the twins will meet their mom, Ruth Ann. We're also hoping Devin will actually find out who his father is and meet him. Although in the last episode, it was indicated that they may not know who his father is. At least that cousin didn't know. And the other cousins as well. We are also waiting, I think Casey, she just met her mom, but I think she still needs to meet her dad, who's the musician. And I think that one will be interesting because I'm hoping they're going to like jam out or sing or something because, you know, just makes sense. And then Monica just met her mom. I'm trying to remember what the story was with her father, if she had gotten in touch with him or not. But there's just so much going on, it's hard to keep up with the full story for everybody. But we have a lot of people we're expecting them to meet. So I'm hoping that we'll get some really good connections on today's episode. Before we do jump into the video, please be sure to give this a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Also, be sure to subscribe and click that bell for notifications on future videos. But now, with all of that fun stuff said, let's go ahead and watch the video.
Dawn breaks on day 8 of Relative Race. All 4 teams have made it 7 long days on the road searching for new family and still competing for the chance to win $50,000 and be crowned Relative Race champion.
So I have a couple pictures I wanted to show you. This is a memory book that I was given on day 1 by my first relative that I met. This is my little brother Shaw. He's 26. I met him for the first time on this trip. Aww. It was really meaningful to be able to sit down with my biological mother, Rachel, and show her photos of my siblings on my father's side that I have met on this journey. And this is us. This is us. And I love how like we have the same like smile line. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, we had that like wow. Yeah. We shared a really special moment getting to see those photos together. It was so funny because the first thing I noticed in the one picture was that our mouths were exactly the same way, and like we even had like the same like smile lines and creases, and it was just kind of weird seeing that like it was like a carbon copy, and it was kind of fun noticing like similarities in that way.
In Iowa, Monica is getting ready to say goodbye to her biological mother, Robin.
So I have this little photo album to show you, and it's kind of me throughout the different stages of my life. And I thought you would like it because I know you didn't get a lot of pictures of me throughout the years. I know you tried, but Marge was super tight-lipped, and which is good. But I made this little album to show you. And these are my parents, Mom and Dad.
Nice picture. That's a nice picture. You look enough like her that you can...
People always would say that, actually.
Yeah. I had not seen any of these pictures, so they were all nice to see her as she was growing up. That's a nice picture. Very nice. Thank you.
You can keep that. You like
Thank
it?
you. Yes, I do. Thank you.
You guys are doing good. I know you.
Thanks. Thank you, brother.
No problem.
Thanks, man. We're so incredibly happy to finally get a chance to meet and hang out with our brother Daniel. We've grown up our whole lives without each other, so we decided it would be a good idea to snap some Polaroids together. Taking Polaroids with our brother Daniel kind of felt like time has turned back, and it was really cool to take those tiny little pictures and kind of feel like we were back in 1996 with him. So a lot of missed time, and it just felt so natural and so real, and it was a very, very, very wonderful experience. Oh, I got a text. Morning, teams.
Welcome to day 8 of Relative Race. Team Red will be traveling to Philadelphia, PA.
Team Blue will be traveling to Rockledge, Florida.
Team Black will be traveling to Nashville, Tennessee.
And Team Green will be traveling to Omaha, Nebraska.
Today's first place prize is a challenge benefit. Our time starts now. Give me a hug. Okay, let's go.
I wonder what a challenge benefit's gonna be like. But one thing I always wonder, when they're giving them the text in the morning about where they're going and they read it, I wonder how often the relatives know as soon as they say where they're going, like, oh, I know who lives there. Obviously, like for Team Red, when she saw her brother, he knew exactly what was happening because he had to go down to Charleston to do the whole family reunion anyway. But, you know, I do wonder how often that happens where they try not to tell the other relative, but then they figure it out just by knowing where their other relatives live.
Go, go, go.
Rockledge is actually, it's about 30 minutes north of where I used to live.
We want to get first place. We already have a second strike, and we definitely don't want a third.
Thank you. Give our love to your kids. Yes, you
Guys, wish you luck. Take care. All right.
So there's 3 teams. If they get a strike, they're out. And we're one of those teams.
You just never know how anybody's gonna do. Like we don't know what their strengths are. We don't necessarily know their background. Like I know Team Blue, Team Black, and Team Green are gonna be insanely sharp today.
Team.
You know, it'd be something interesting for them to do in future seasons is not necessarily every day, but some days sending out a text where, like, if one team's like super way ahead, send a text to all the teams and be like, just so you know, they're estimated to be this time ahead, or, you know, I mean, I don't know exactly how they do it, but it'd be kind of cool because in all the seasons so far, they really have no idea how all the other teams are doing. They could be feeling like they're having the worst day ever, and they're doing way better than all of the other teams. So just some sort of thing of, like, you know, giving an update every once in a while just to kind of get that edge of like, oh no, we really have to push harder, or, oh wow, we're in first, you know, just kind of, I don't know. I think that would be cool.
Team Red is making their way from Hagerstown, Maryland to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Their allotted time is 3 hours and 8 minutes.
It could be black, it could be green, or it could be us. I just hope that it's not us.
Continuing their journey in the Sunshine State, Team Blue is departing Port St. Lucie, Florida, and are headed to Rockledge, Florida. They have an allotted time of 1 hour and 27 minutes.
We're number 1. We're number 1. Woo, woo. You know where we're coming in today? Number one.
We did first place day 2 and 3, but I really feel like we need to get one more under our belt.
We need another one under our belt for our day 10. I agree. Let's do this.
We broke out the green spirit here today because we are pumped for another victory.
We have 2 first place finishes, and we want more. And any victory over the black team's a good one.
Team Green is racing from Indianola, Iowa to Omaha, Nebraska. With the challenge factored in, their allotted time is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Going down to Tennessee to meet my new relatives.
Oh, she missed such a good rhyme. Going down to Tennessee to see my new family. Oh, that would have been good. Going down to Tennessee to see my new relatives.
I don't know, but it may be for sure.
Feeling the country vibes today, Team Black is leaving Lexington, Kentucky and racing to the music city of Nashville, Tennessee. They have the longest allotted time of the day at 3 hours and 32 minutes. Team Red's clock stops as they redeem their first place prize from yesterday, a video call home.
Oh, interesting. And they do it in the middle of the day and they stop the clock. That's cool. That's really cool.
Here, give it to me. Give it to me.
What's going on, big guy?
Who is that?
Yeah, and who else?
Who's Daddy's big boy? That's right. You've been taking care of Dylan?
For the past 7 days, we've been staring at the pictures of our 2 boys, David and Dylan, on the dashboard of our car. So to be able to video call them is the
I love how he has that KSI photo with the cane with him.
best first place prize ever. Dylan, can you say mama?
That's right.
Hey, Joe, we really just met our brother yesterday.
You know what was the most craziest part? What? The fact that the exact same time we were looking for him, he was saving up and looking for us.
I know it. Ain't that crazy?
You can't fabricate that. That's
Right.
not a coincidence.
Right, it's not.
I mean, that really does have to be weird to be like, I have brothers somewhere out there. I knew how it felt with cousins. That's what really got me into the family trees and genealogy. Not necessarily in the first place, but like one of the things that was really intriguing was, you know, my dad would talk about all these different cousins we had, and sometimes my mom would mention relatives and it'd be like, I have no idea who these people are. How are they even related to us? And then, you know, there would be cousins that my dad would remember from when he was a kid that he'd be like, I don't know whatever happened to them. And I'd be like, what did happen to them? And then I found them and I've reconnected with thousands of cousins all over the world. But like to have like something that close is like a brother. That'd be, I don't know, for me, that would not, I mean, that'd be like always on my mind. Like, where is my brother? You know? So I bet it was on his.
Anthony and I spent a little bit of time today in the car just kind of reflecting about the different journeys that each team has been on. Team Red has met brothers, they've met uncles, aunts. I would say that they have met more immediate family than anything.
Which is really cool to see.
Yeah, it is.
It'd be very specific to Liz, though. Devin has met a lot of first cousins and uncles and aunts. The twins have met all first cousins except for their aunts and their brother.
That's cool. Like, I was so happy for Casey and Sean. Like, that was the sweetest thing I could have ever seen. And to see Casey, like, just pretty much burst into tears and hold her mom like that was a wonderful thing to witness. Yeah, it was. Team Green, that was so touching. Like, seeing how happy she was and moved to tears that her mom. And I know that felt good. I know that felt amazing, man. I know it did. I know it changed their life forever.
You know, at this point, Team Blue is the only one where they have not met a parent. All the other teams have had, well, technically not counting Devin, but if you just think Team Red, Liz got to meet her dad. And then Casey has met her mom. Monica has met her mom. But the boys still have not met their mom or their dad. But I don't think they're going to meet their dad. It seems like they've found their mom's side and either couldn't find the dad's side or that's just not being included because they may not have agreed to have been a part of this, which wouldn't surprise me.
No, it did. To meet their mom. Like, I know that was amazing.
How could anyone not like this show? It's so good!
For this challenge, we decided it'd be a good idea to get in Team Red's head a little bit.
Okay, so Team Blue says, "Hey, I missed the old Team Red who couldn't do challenges."
So the twins are trying to mess with us out of desperation because they have 2 strikes now.
Yeah, we're not falling for it. We're focused on killing this challenge to make sure we can finish the race.
They should have texted all the other teams and said, hey, let's all mess with Team Red. Let's do it.
We are in city limits.
Rockledge, 1 mile. Okay.
What do you see right here? Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, yeah.
Oh, it's right here.
Taking so long. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Philadelphia. Your challenge is located at
5217 North 54th Street.
434 Delanoy Avenue.
Okay, let's go. And then, oh, there's the flag, there's the flag, there's the flag. Let's go, 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 go.
Let's go.
All right, it says
Fuzzy photo.
The challenge for our teams on day 8 is fuzzy photo. Teams must correctly identify the main object from a photo that's out of focus. Answer incorrectly, and the teams must use interesting eyewear as they move on. Correctly identify 5 photos to complete the challenge. The allotted time
Interesting.
for fuzzy photo is 5 minutes.
Marbles, candy,
Roses,
caterpillar,
flowers.
butterfly,
Balloons. Tulips.
Roses,
Lipsticks.
tulips,
Candy.
roses.
This is fruit.
peaches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So the first
apples.
picture comes up, and we weren't even close.
That is really out of focus. I mean, that's really difficult, especially for the first one. I would think it'd get harder, but let's see.
Apple. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, Team Blue.
So if we get a penalty, there's a deck of cards in front of us. We got to flip the card over, and whatever the card has on it, we have to wear.
Prison glasses.
Are you kidding me?
butterflies, sticks, rocks, tractors,
Dogs.
It was basically like, imagine you were a fly or some other type of insect, and you can see everything times 8 or 16.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
So
Dogs.
it was
couple
virtually
different colors.
impossible
Yeah.
to see which.
This is a fun one.
It's really annoying.
She has the war paint on again. They didn't show her putting it on, though.
Can't see anything.
Giraffes, dogs.
Yeah!
I
Team
don't know how we're guessing these
Blue!
items right, but
They're gonna win. They're gonna win today. Get Red that strike. Keep you all in the race.
as long as we keep guessing them right, we won't have to put the penalty items on.
It's a baby. It's a cat. The strategy is no strategy. It's say as many words as we can in the 5 seconds. It's a dog. It's
Good job.
Plus, how long does it take to have, it adds a little time to have to take the card, look at it, find the glasses, put them on, and be like, oh, okay, now I got to get used to this.
Bird cartoon? Oh wow. Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, a dog. I would have gotten that right. Going the wrong way.
Face. A person's face. A man's face.
How are you even seeing this?
I used the binoculars backwards, which I think actually maybe helped a little bit because Casey was like, I don't see anything.
Oh,
an
it's a
even
kid
bigger
picking
blur. I
his
was like, oh, I can kind of
nose.
see it. It's kind of like, close in and stuff because it was further away. Child's face. Nose.
Snot, tongue, eyes, ears,
Oh,
child,
lollipop.
candy,
As usual.
teeth.
Popsicle. No. These challenges are really hard. And our next penalty, man, you don't even want to know.
This is awful.
Oh, that's great.
Look through the mouthpiece, okay?
Are you kidding me? I'm thoroughly not amused by the horse head.
I got pretty smart.
Oh,
with
it's a
horse
gnome.
mask and
That
realized
one's
that
easy.
I could see not through the eyes, but I could see through the mouth. So then I was holding the mouth open like this, going, "Where is it? What's the picture?"
Flower.
Baby.
Garden gnome. Garden gnome.
It's a gnome. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, no.
It's a
gnome. It's a traveling gnome.
A gnome. A garden gnome.
Oh, did the boys get it?
Off of me.
Dog with something. Oh no, garden gnome.
Okay. Bar soap, a tub,
Parachute.
spaceship, outer space, UFO, lava, a beach umbrella.
Ooh, a beach umbrella.
Two more. Good work, babe. Good work.
Okay, looks like 3 dots. Balloons. No, yeah, balloons. Peppers. Slingshot.
Skydivers.
Cups,
Green and blue, I'm not quite sure.
So close.
Sand toys, ball.
Oh, that's exercise ball.
Yoga.
Trees. Fireworks.
Nice. Nice. Chipmunk.
A squirrel. Oh.
Yeah, Liz. One more to go.
Parachute. Beach. Something peach colored, Joe. Umbrella. Beach umbrella. A beach umbrella.
Yes, beach umbrella.
Yeah. Team Blue.
Leaf.
Insect,
frog,
butterfly, ladybug.
Marbles. Yes.
Is that ladybug?
This is a
Jellyfish.
This is a
bubblegum.
UFO. It's an umbrella.
At the same time.
I see something round.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
it's-
copper
okay,
pots.
I think you're right. Cooking pots. All right, get it.
Your relative lives at
1633 Latona Street.
Okay, let's go.
4906
So it
Dakota
goes.
Avenue.
Okay, let's go. Not that way. I think it wants you to turn this way. It wants you to turn this way.
Tensions heat up as the difficult task of finding their relatives' address.
Philly would be hard. Philly's one of those cities that would be hard to kind of navigate if it's like in Philly. So many crazy side streets and all that weird little corner cuts and really tight, narrow streets.
This person in front of us. Seriously. I know there's.
That'd be funny. It's on Passyunk Avenue. Go to Pat's.
Slow as all get out. Go.
Come on, dude. You got a gun.
We're in the 1/4 and falling, okay?
Stay positive.
We brought our own city map, so we had to make a call where we can use the city's street map, rely on the GPS, or a combination thereof. And then we're just going to figure it out. Maybe.
I would say combination thereof. And as she's starting to say, figure it out, kind of go by like, okay, well, let's follow this. Oh, do we need to turn? And yeah.
Scream at somebody. I don't
They
know.
got it.
I feel like we're going straight. Okay, stop panicking.
Turn left onto Rosa Parks.
That's what I'm doing.
Does this cut through? No. Go through. No. Allen
that's-
Street. Can Allen Street go over?
That's definitely Philly. Philly just has a look to it. There's just something about that Philly look, especially like South Philly.
But it's not.
You can't cut through here? Cut through here.
That is
I know it's not an alley,
wrong way.
but
That is an alley wrong way.
okay, go down one more.
Because, we spend a lot of time here in Philadelphia.
That would have been great if they just showed the jogger jogging right past their car.
We thought that we'd be able to get to the location a little bit easier, and that was not the case, and it was hard to make decisions while we're driving on the fly. What? Kidding me?
Okay, you are literally giving me anxiety. You need to stop.
Am I not allowed to react?
Not whenever.
I feel with him because I'm like that where it's like I can't just sit there and be quiet because it bottles it up. So like for me, especially when I'm driving, I'm like, oh gosh, come on, And when I do drive with people, sometimes they're like, dude, chill out. And it's like, I'm more emotional, or I sound more emotional than I truly am. It's more of like a way to kind of get it out, It's like not bottling it up, But I guess sometimes it does raise my anger and I just start shouting like, get out of the way.
All you're doing is making me upset.
I will be silent.
There is nothing we can do, and if you're panicking and having a meltdown.
Oh God, that's the worst is when you're just trying to like get your emotion, and then someone's like, your emotions are really causing me issues, and it's really and it's just like, oh God, now I'm going to get railroaded for just like having how I feel. I can see his eyes rolling. I can see him, and I feel his pain. I feel it.
I don't even know where we are. All I know is that we're around here.
Do you want to go left or do you want to go right? I think we should go left. I think we should go left.
He's been right on all the other times. Every time he's like, I think we need to do this. No, we need to do this. She's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
116, 112, 110, 110 right there. Okay, we full house. Okay, 110. All right, I see that 110, 110. Yes, we're going to a relative's house. I'm so happy. Pulling up to the house, I looked at my brother and I didn't really know what to expect, but I just had this feeling like this relative was going to be a really big deal.
Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out, boost me in the algorithm. You can also click right about here if you'd like to subscribe. It is completely free to do so. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GeneaVlogger. I'm the GeneaVlogger. See you in my next video.